Y'all ever been through a lot of different things and then y'all wonder, like, out of all people in this world, not that you're a bad person, but why exactly do you always get out of situations? And even when you fall to your lowest, you wonder, like, y'all ever heard that Lil Wayne song where he was like, Dear Lord, you ever took so many of my people. I'm just wondering why you haven't taken my life, my life. Man, what the f am I doing right? My life. Y'all ever heard that? I was just thinking about that recently because I'm like, yo, I've had failure after failure. I've been in situations and locations where things happen and nothing happened to me. And when I look back on certain things that happened in my life, I'm like, yo, even me being homeless, you feel me? Even dealing with toxic family, dealing with toxic relationships, you know what I'm saying? And I can break every situation down. I know specific people that was in a similar situation than me, in a relationship with a toxic woman, a Jezebel woman, and they lost their lives. They got set up. They got lined up. I know multiple people in my hometown in Philly like that. I know people that come from dysfunctional families and they were abused to where they think abuse is common and normal, and they went around the wrong person, they lost their life, or you know what I'm saying? Or also, let's not go so as far as losing your life. What about the people that are here with no soul because they've been damaged, because of their circumstance, because of where they come from? I'm just wondering why you haven't taken my life. So it's not only about taking your life. Sometimes people have a human body, but they're not really here for real. Like, they have no soul. So I just wonder, like, especially the person I am today, where I literally wake up every morning and I sit here and think, like, dang, like, how can I use my experiences, my life, my journey to help other people to not go through the same things? The fact that I've become this type of person is something outside of who I am. It's outside of my own thought process. It has to be God. You feel what I'm saying? It has to be something bigger than me, because as I always say, yes, I'm not perfect, but the individual that I have become consistently, with flaws, but consistently, why me? Why haven't I lost my life? Why haven't I become a super cynical, abusive, non-morally sound individual through everything that I've been through, being surrounded by these type of people? And I'm not making this video to gloat, you know what I'm saying, to say I'm this great person. I'm making this video in reality to give the credit to something outside of myself, whether that's God, whether that's spirituality, whether that is the universe, however you want to label it. But I just feel like when you are somebody that's walking a path where a lot of things have happened in your life and you don't understand why it seems like you're being protected, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. You feel what I'm saying? You feel like you've been through so many things similar to other people and they not here no more, and that don't make you better or special. It's just really a testament to how you could be being a vessel used by God or the universe or something outside of you. It has to be. It's no way, man. It's no way. It's no way. Once I start following my purpose, once I started to really look at my life, and I know some of y'all gonna chalk it up to like, oh, maybe it's just circumstance, you feel me? Maybe that person was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I've been in the wrong place at the wrong time. Maybe this person was abused a little bit more by their mom. No, because we all had different circumstances. Like, I feel like my body has become a vessel for what the divine wanted me to do. I feel like I didn't choose this. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things that has happened in my life where I wanted to move the way I wanted to move, but it was this thing in the back of my mind that was telling me, nah, you got to be guided to do this. you should be guided to do this. And it's like, it's kind of unbelievable. Where's my book? It's kind of unbelievable, because I'm still here through dysfunctional families. I'm still here through growing up in Philadelphia. I'm still here through lack of love, and I still got so much love in my heart. That's another thing. I'll be like, how on earth do I care so much about people? I talked about my last video how I cut people off and I feel bad. Did y'all hear the cicadas? The cicadas just stopped out here. They was making mad noise. Y'all probably heard it. But I'm like, after all the things I've been through, and I still didn't turn into like this cynical person, I still feel bad for the people that betrayed me. I still feel bad for the people that scapegoated me. I still got to the point where I have so much understanding on top of empathy that I'm like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Even to the people that crossed me or did me dirty, it's like, not enough to keep them around me, because then I won't be able to walk in the vessel that God created me for. You know what I'm saying? Then I won't be able to walk in my path, my purpose, or my mission. If they destroy the body that my soul is in, that God played, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful having so much empathy, because that'll put you in a tough situation as well. But even the thought to know that's something that comes from outside of me. You feel what I'm saying? Basically what we're referring to is faith in general. Just having faith in something outside of you, and God and the universe, and you know what I'm saying? Just having faith that there is another way to move beyond the way the world is. And don't get it twisted, I'm making it sound all magical and stuff, but none of this stuff is easy, dog. Because the world is moving a certain way. The world is moving a certain way, so you're going to have an urge to move the way they move. You're going to have an urge to respond the way they respond. You're going to have a thought to be like, dang, I should do this because they did that to me. Or even on the flip side, you think this is a good thing and that's not really a good thing. Just to have those different messages, the intuition, the guidance, to keep you on pretty much a narrow, with all these influences. You were raised by some of the worst people in this world. Let's keep it 1,000 that carry a certain toxic spirit. You know what I'm saying? And it was a facade, and it was guiding you in a way to crash out, and you ain't crash out. And you ain't crash out. Come on, think about that, dog. Think about that. That has to be something beyond your understanding. It says in the Bible, do not lean on your own understanding. And the crazy part is, I'm not even trying to reference the Bible right now. I'm trying to, with Bible scriptures in front of me, right? I'm trying to speak in general to not only give you faith, but just so you can realize that this path, and I know it's going to be a lot of y'all that resonate with this path, especially on my TikTok. This path, I'm going to put some clips of this on my TikTok. This path, because this is a YouTube video, but this path, well, I'm trying to tell you, this path, but if I say this path one more time, this path is magical. It was so painful, but in reality, man, I love to I love a little excitement. So yes, it was painful. Yes, it was sad. Yes, I've cried. Yes, I've been upset. Yes, I've been confused. Yes, I've been betrayed. Yes, I've felt down for sure. Yes, I felt lost, and I felt guided. Let's not only focus on the negative. And I felt guided by a force outside of me. But I'm making this point. Starting to get a little windy. I'm making this point to let y'all know, like, there is a force out there beyond your. Think about, look, the trees, right? The rocks. The fact that, first of all, my phone is is leaning on a rock right now. We don't got no tripod. I left the tripod at the house because I didn't want to carry it. But the fact that a rock is a physical thing, and it's hard, and the things on the inside, this table, the fact that we can build this table, the fact that we have a brain to do that, where did all these things come from? We don't know. Ain't it like a theory where they say, it was like a certain theory where they say a rock hit or something hit, and then the great something happened to where they believe that that's how we became what we became. There's so many different theories with no evidence to back it. to back it. Why did I just say it like that? But yeah. Anyway, all of this is not this because of whatever reason we think it. We don't know. So there has to be. And then, come on, man. I don't even get to it. Let's share a Bible scripture on faith, because that's basically what we're talking about, right? Those who get it, right? This is Hebrews 11:1. Faith is the confidence that what we hope for will actually happen. It gives us assurance about things we cannot see. So, like I said, the universe, God, the things we cannot see. Not only is it amazing to even have that vision, or to even have the understanding that there could be something outside of me that could guide me, but give us credit because we have the faith, like it says in the scripture, Hebrews 11:1. Faith is the confidence that what we hope for will happen, actually happen. It gives us assurance about things we cannot see. So we can't see God, we can't see the universe, we can't see our intuition, but we feel it. And is another testament to having faith. The fact that we have millions and billions of people out here that operate the same way, have the same thought processes, and they carry themselves the same way, and you specifically just so happen decide to go against that. You think differently than them, and you're going against everybody out here who operates differently, but pretty much the same. These flies are getting on my nerves. Pretty much the same. Everybody operating in the same way. They wake up and they do the X, Y, and Z, and you got to do that too in regards to the work and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, just the fact that you have decided to think differently, move differently, and you are different within yourself is just a testament to the fact that there's something outside of you guiding you, making you have faith, making you have confidence in your faith. Because if you were taught to believe based off of everybody that was around you, and you never really had an emotional tie to anything outside of you that wasn't physical, your parents, your friends, all those things that you can see them moving. I can see the people on TV that influence me. I can see my parents. I can see all these different things, the things that they say and stuff like that. But instead, I decide to follow something outside of them. Something outside of all of that. I connect to that more than anything. I have faith in that more than I have faith in something I can't see. It says it gives us assurance about things we cannot see. That's just a testament to how amazing God is, amazing the universe is, and how strong the belief is to connect to something you can't see is wild. You know what I'm saying? It's wild, and it's a spirit. It's a spirit. This next Bible scripture right here will tell you that it's a spirit. You know what I mean? This one right here says, God is not a man, so he does not lie. He is not human, so he does not change his mind.